All right, we are now recording.
All right.
So, God, anything to discuss before this? Do you have anything you want to say, or do we just want to start talking about? Do we want to start talking about it as we watch it and just pause intermittently at
We can do
first?
that. So we can do that. I was wondering if you had like a intro in mind or a you know, little
Uh,
spicy start to it, or
I got nothing in mind.
okay,
This,
because all I have is a note. I have a notepad with like a couple little quips and just things I noticed and ideas. Um, Coming from what I saw, but that's about it.
so I've got a lot, and Rob and I well, I watched it. Rob was forced to watch it. I watched the trailer, both trailers, multiple times at half speed a lot. And I came away with a lot of conclusions slash theories. Most of those immediately became irrelevant once I read this article. Have you read this yet, Carter?
We can go over the. How about this? We go over this after the
We're
trailer.
going to do that. We're absolutely going to do that. Have you read
Because I
that article yet, Carter?
No, I have not.
Okay, because that's going to be revealing a lot. Like,
O- Okay, so yeah, we can kind of structure this as like you've come away with some ideas, and I'm more fresh to
alright.
this.
So here comes the trailer. Uh, First off, I want to say this is a well-made trailer. This
Oh
had
yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
feeling feelings. Like, the, at first, if you don't know, you wouldn't know what this is for a bit. But like for Capcom fans, you're
Here,
just
pause,
immediately
pause. Go back.
giant attack.
Enhance.
Uh,
Who's in the
yeah,
bottom?
yeah.
No, 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 no. A little to the right. Little, down. Little to the right. Down. Just
What
to the right a little more. Hey, who's that?
is that?
Is
Fucking
that the
Zubaz?
Baz?
Is that Zubaz? Oh my god! Holy
He's
fuck!
returned.
So, I love that before you even seeing the words Metro City, it's like Metro City. Also, this Capcom
Yeah.
logo, godlike. Oh my god,
Oh
right?
yeah, it's fantastic.
This
I think
this
it's a really
is
good like mission statement for the aesthetic like they're going
yes, hip
for.
hop. We are back to Third Strike.
Yep.
Also, no one make fun of me for not activating Windows yet. Shut up. So, okay,
You
no,
know,
okay.
we got Luke
I
here.
got to get this out of the way. Luke's redesign actually makes him look like semi cool. And Carter, do you remember what people were saying about the Sonic movie? About how really weird and stupid people were saying like they made him look bad on purpose so that they could fix it and get good press.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Those people are obviously stupid for thinking that, but I
Yeah, that
think in the case of Luke with Street Fighter 5, I think there's an argument to be made there, dude.
I don't know. I think it's more of just like I mean, especially with the ugly Sonic thing, like that was just a clear example of like execs try like the designers trying when talking with execs and the execs just not understanding.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
not
get
like
a
a
better
game.
shot of Luke before we
This
keep
journey
talking.
doesn't have a real ending.
Yeah, I still think his design is just kind of,
It's still quite
it's
generic.
okay.
It's
You
still
ready
quite
to begin?
generic, but as far as generic
You
designs
wanna start
go,
off on the right
this
foot,
one
kid?
is so much better.
He still has the kind of funky smile, but I like
I
it.
like no, I like the funky smile. I think it's like one of the only actually unique things about him. But
Yeah.
like here's what I actually think Capcom did is they knew this was the design they were using in Street Fighter 6. They knew it before they were even thinking about putting him in 5, right?
Maybe.
And I think
I-
when they were like let's just put him in 5, they were like, okay, what's a design we got to think of a design. How would we have designed him if it wasn't this and like he has to grow into this, you know? Like
what are some design traits that'll carry over well to the next generation and the new art style we're moving
yes.
to?
As well, I do think they had in mind like it can't be a downgrade going from 5 to 6. Like I think they were careful to make sure the 5 design is like not superior to this one. That's why I think they gave him the really stupid hair strands right here, right? Like that they looked awful. They looked genuinely stupid. So
I'll believe you.
That's my
I had
theory.
kind of playing SF5 by the time
Oh
it
yeah.
came out.
Luke was really fun. Like Luke made me really excited for Street Fighter 6.
Well, hey, looking at from what we'll see later, then you're probably
Yeah.
gonna
So
be
like
super excited.
but yeah, I am okay with Luke. He's no soul bad guy. He's no Terry Bogard. You know, he's no like really good looking Shoto, but he's a fine Shoto nonetheless.
Hit the streets. Yeah.
The graffiti effect, really cool. Oh
Yeah, and
oh,
so
God, I
we
have so much to say.
yeah,
The box head people. Hey, real quick.
they look fine as generic mooks.
This guy with dread. Wow, Jesus Christ. This guy with dreads. I believe he is a boss from Final Fight.
Yeah,
I completely forget his name, but I've seen this design before.
from the impressions I've seen, like they're actually bringing a good bit of Final Fight in.
Like so much Final Fight, right?
Yeah,
Like it makes a lot more sense why SF5. By the way, this isn't Luke. I had to realize this
Yeah,
isn't
I
Luke.
noticed.
Not only is
Yeah.
he not Luke, this is a black guy.
Well, so here's the thing: is I'm wondering they don't show you his face. He does he does
A
a
Shoryuken.
Shoryuken. I'm thinking this might be a custom character,
Yes, absolutely. This is 100% a custom character.
and I'm a little like hesitant about that because
So long as we
Fighting-
can't bring him online, it's totally fine.
yeah, I think that's fair.
But-
But we have another thing to go ahead and address. Hey, he's walking with a whole other access than you're supposed to in these games.
Yeah.
This is a open world little thing they've got
Open
going.
world hub area thing for Street Fighter 6. Like so
And it looks like you'll be fighting you'll actually be street fighting with just random people.
So, from the features and stuff shown in this trailer, I do have one conclusion I want to go ahead and put out there, right? This game is going to sell very well.
Oh yes, this is obviously like they've done a lot of thinking about how to get new people in. I think that they really heard the complaints about the story mode in the past game, and they've been thinking, what can we do to make a more engaging story mode? Something more engaging than just cutscenes intermixed with random fights, and maybe also how can we use this to ease people into the online experience? Those are two big problems within the genre, and this looks like it might be
Fuck
their
me,
answer.
dude. This could teach people fundamentals.
Yeah,
Like, this is probably
Hey, that-
gonna be. I'm gonna throw this out there. I think this is gonna be the best fighting game tutorial we've had yet. Like,
yeah. I mean, like, hey, that
Obviously,
guy on the corner,
money was
he's
spent.
gonna try and sweep you. This guy, he's gonna try and like grab you a bunch. This guy over here, he's gonna try and mix you up. Like,
and
have
because
everybody...
of like, go ahead.
No, my thought was actually done.
Like, because of the way this is set up, usually shit like that feels very tutorialized, right? I think the way just the way this is, it's actually gamified for once. Like, I think, I don't think it's gonna feel like busy work. It's gonna feel like fighting normal enemies, you know, like in an actual video game.
Right.
Go ahead.
it looks kind of like, and what I'm guessing this is going to be is instead of like what a lot of people might think of as an open world, I'm wondering if this is going to be a little closer to say the Yakuza series, where it's like it's a few blocks.
Just Metro City. I think that'd be
And
perfectly fine.
I honestly think having a campaign like this, framed after Yakuza, and just kind of instead of the encounters being your beat 'em ups, them being, fighting game sessions, that's a really good way to frame this.
Yeah.
And it just has me thinking like, oh, what kind of fun ways are we gonna see these characters interact? Are we gonna have Ryu walking down the street and then suddenly, oh no, it's time for the Sakura everywhere system, where she's just running after you?
Oh, the potential's
gonna get-
endless. Imagine you're in a dark alley and Akuma starts sliding towards you, bro.
No. And then but you run away from Akuma, and then, oh no, there's Hugo here as Mr. Shakedown.
Oh,
here to
no.
steal all your money.
He's gonna fuck. Don't jump! Don't jump! That's a secret. Okay. Thinking about this in a story mode context as well, you've just made me think of something. I think a creative character, putting a story mode through the lens of a creative character is probably the best way to present a Street Fighter story. Purely for the reason of there is no main character in Street Fighter. Ryu doesn't have shit to do with anything going on in the world, you know?
Yeah, I guess so, but to raise a counter concern, that's actually kind of why I would love Ryu as a main character in the story if we could have gotten that. Because, like...
Because he's just the Wanderer.
Well, he would also... he'd be reacting to stuff just like Kiryu would.
I don't think Ryu's that... Well... Okay.
You don't think he's that what?
I don't know how to put it. They're not exactly the same, but they're in the same boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's open world bullshit. Okay, so
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Okay, Chun Li nailed it, guys. They nailed it.
It's I feel like it's gonna have to grow on me a little bit. It's just the weirdness of, like, they have entirely switched art styles from a, like, hyper stylized
Cartoony aesthetic, yeah,
to now it's like Tekken hyper realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't know, Chun-Li's face looks a little odd to me right now.
I disagree. I think it looks
narrower and more angular than like the other renditions of her I've seen in the other games.
Well, the thing with me is I look at her and I'm like, that sure is an Asian woman. That is a Chinese kung fu master.
I guess so. Just like
I don't know.
Okay,
like,
it's also for me like there's no poofy shoulders on this outfit.
Yeah, the outfit's new. I like the outfit personally. I can't wait to see alt costume. God, alt costumes are gonna go nuts on this game, dude.
Oh, definitely.
But like, nothing about this doesn't read as Chun Li to me, you know?
Yeah, and I can see it, like, now that I'm looking at it now. It's just gonna take some getting used to for me.
Now,
what I don't have to get used to is this. I'm already on board with Hot Ryu.
Nothing bad to say about Ryu's redesign. It's
actually perfect.
It's just perfect.
So like when that Hot Ryu costume dropped, everyone was just like, yeah, no, hey, just make this as default in the next game.
And they were wise enough to do it, you know? I mean, fuck
I like that
dude.
He's fighting with the sack on him now.
Yeah. Okay. Official. This is after Third Strike.
Yeah, I'm glad you caught that. This is that
child
that Chun-Li adopted.
She has a name. I can't remember it for the life of me. But clearly, like, a teenager now. Like, 13, right?
Probably.
Like, still not an adult or anything. Not even, like, an older teenager, but older,
And
to say
so
the
also,
least.
I do like if you go back over that scene. Like, I like that Chun Li.
The
It's
little
very clear they're putting Chun Li in like kind of a master or a teacher
yes,
position
yes,
because she's just doing the like old kung fu master like posture.
yeah. It's here. Let me get a shot of that. Yeah,
Like she has the arms behind her back.
yes.
Like
It's
it's such a nice
God.
callback to kung fu
Fuck
movies.
her thighs, dude. Jesus, they did not. Oh my God. Good for
Hey,
them.
the more
Not
the more
like
things change, the more they stay the same.
you nailed it. You nailed it. Jesus Christ. Okay, so already we have an upskirt on a teenager, which means Sakura is safe. She's in the game.
Well, Sakura's got to be like
Except
30 now.
she's like a grown-ass adult, yeah. Okay,
So this guy's
so
really
Jamie.
interesting.
Jamie,
Drunken boxing.
let me. I'm gonna put it to you. I'm gonna put it to you this way. Fuck me. So drunken boxer, right?
Yep.
If this was like Street Fighter 4, this would have been a who was the who was the Rufus. This would have been a Rufus. This would have been a Bo Raicho. This would have been a joke character. You know?
Yeah.
Clearly we are doing something cool with this character.
We're definitely poising him as like kind of the second in command or
Yeah.
like the best friend of the main character.
Yeah,
I
rival to
I
Luke.
think the personality of like the drunken boxing style works really well as like a complement to other like main characters.
Yep, fully agree.
It's something we haven't seen before.
I don't have anything bad to say about Jamie. I love his crop top. I love the hair. I love his style.
Yeah, his design is great. I love it.
Already just a straight up welcome new. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil something about that article. It says something about Jamie, and you're gonna get hype with me right now. Are you ready?
Okay, sure.
He's following in the footsteps of Yun and Yang.
Oh,
Yeah!
that's who he's gonna
Fucking
be.
I'm so happy. And he's from Chinatown.
Okay, yeah, no. That's like, oh, that's so good.
I'm fucking happy.
Well, he's probably gonna be the first newcomer I try.
So, okay. I remember there was a fake ass leak about this game saying there was gonna be team mechanics.
Yeah.
And the way this like 2v2 is staged makes me wonder. It makes me wonder.
So here's the thing, though. These are different maps.
Okay,
That's the thing.
Carter, I need to get some.
Wait.
You know what the first thing I said was when I saw gameplay, Carter?
What?
Wow, this camera zoomed the fuck in.
No kidding.
This is one of the closest fighting game cameras I've ever seen. Like, I can't think of a closer one. Like, they are taking up the entire screen.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you put Abigail in this game, and his head's not even gonna be in frame.
Maybe this is just for aesthetic purposes, like, and just to give you a closer look. I feel like it's gonna be zoomed a little more out.
No, I think when you're this close, it's just gonna be this close, because they have shots later of, like, when they're far apart, and it looks more normal. I think the camera just zooms it. This overhead is fucking nasty. Did you see this goddamn overhead?
Yeah, and
Watch this. Fucking. Fuck.
so we're gonna have some mixing in this game.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's so fast.
Does that from a crouch.
It's ridiculous. Wow, that is really leaning on the double tap.
So we're keeping with like combos and stuff.
Yes.
You know. So the reversals are just still here. It looks like. But
Pretty much. I would go into detail about this shit if I didn't already actually know what. Like, right then I would have gone, oh my god, Barry! But now I know what it is because of that.
is that all in the article?
It's like all in the article.
See, do we have anything else to talk about with the gameplay? It's looking like.
I hope this isn't Chun-Li's whole super, because that's lame as fuck.
Oh, they're obviously cutting
Yeah.
in between stuff. So still very fast, but also like lots of focus on armor. It feels like.
Maybe not. So this new logo.
Oh, I do want to go back and ask about a few things and make a few comments about the gameplay.
Yeah,
segment.
we're gonna slow it. We're gonna slow down the footage.
Okay.
So there's this too. It just looks like an online hub to me so far.
Yeah, you're gonna interact with like people.
Yeah.
With your
Well, what's going? Okay, nothing. Also coming to all platforms. Awesome.
Yeah.
Genuinely awesome.
So with the fighting, I do want to say one thing. Is it just me or do the colors in certain stages look a little washed out? Like in that
I see it.
in the Sakura pedal map in particular, like this doesn't. The backgrounds don't look quite as colorful as I remember.
Motherfucker. God damn it. Okay, so nothing to really point out there. That's just so that's a link, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just he could just do that in SF5, by the way.
Okay.
So we're seeing a lot of classic buttons here, you know, from Ryu and Chun Li. That is. Jamie
Yeah.
looks fun as fuck, dude. Like
He looks really
okay,
fun.
so Ryu just charges up here. You know, my first thought is, what the fuck is that? Can everyone do that, or is that just him? And then from that, he throws like 2 fireballs, or like, you know, a fireball 2 hits. So EXs, obviously, right?
Yeah, the EXs look great.
EXs, fucking. Oh my god. Okay. So you saw that. We got
Yeah.
armor, pow. Almost like a focus attack, you know?
Yeah.
And then what honestly looks like a super?
Yeah.
I don't
like,
see this being an EX. Green shit, whatever the hell that is.
maybe the different color auras like mean different.
They all
things.
mean different things, and it will be explained. I don't know what color matches up to. It's a
And
good
just, like,
parry.
The paint. Okay, they've like been expanding on the paint aesthetic in a really cool way with this game. Like, they've been doing this since 4, and they've just,
And I think this is the first time they've done it well.
This is and I think particularly because like this is one of the first times it's been like this big in the match itself.
Yes.
Like
you're exactly
SF5,
right.
SF5 did a lot with the like post screen, with your win screen.
Some like
but-
EX moves and stuff, especially with the DLC, they really started to have like ink lines coming with them, but like not enough. This is
But
like
This time
is
it's
tied
like
to system mechanics, you know?
this time it looks like they have like water balloons filled with paint attached to their like wrists and ankles, and I am
Right.
here for it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So, Shoryu, fantastic. That shit better be invincible. Okay, so red, like, you know that new mechanic in KOF 15, the you know, you just spend half a bar to get an armored like crumbling move. It looks exactly
Yeah.
like that. And then, if what Jamie did earlier was a super, I have to imagine this is an ultra.
Yeah, are they bringing back 2 different types of super moves?
I still don't know. Jamie's fucking thing looks rough.
Yeah, because I
like,
like
is
that,
he gonna break your carotid? What the fuck is that?
well, if you notice, like, I hope that they give, like, most of the people, like, nice, like, little aesthetic flourishes, because I noticed in Jamie's super, like, he desaturates the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks
really cool.
really good.
So, have you watched this trailer?
No, I have not.
No, you have not. Alright. Well, let's just let it play in full first, okay?
Alright.
This is Carter's live reaction. That logo.
Yeah, you know I'm ready. Trying
Okay, so I actually cannot hear that.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Since we're not really talking over it, here, we'll turn it up.
Oh yeah, you know I'm ready.
Trying to read each other here?
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
1 second. So you can have... okay, cool. You can have Vicious commentate your game in real time.
Wait, what? Oh!
Like, this has been in other fighting games, but the fact that they got, like, pros to do it, professional commentators, that's pretty cool.
So is this like a dynamic commentator?
Yep.
This is like what they do. No, pause. This is another way for them to try and get the, like, MOBA crowd in.
Yep.
Because, you know, they have, like, the round announcement.
They do this for, what's it called? The government of Korea, StarCraft. I fucked that. That's not StarCraft. What is it?
Dota
Dota
and League of Legends.
Yeah.
How they have, like, the people.
I stole that joke from
announcing
Nakey
certain
Jakey.
things.
Everyone go watch Nakey Jakey. But yeah, they absolutely have this feature in those games. One commentator died, and they put his voice pack in the game for free. So like they do a lot of really nice, cool shit with that.
Yeah.
You know, I forget their name. Sorry.
With a stopping
Yeah, it really feels like they're not resting on their laurels for this game.
I apologize. No, money was spent. Absolutely, they are trying.
breaking on them to lay down some damage without giving up ground. Drops them. Perfect parry. They got a feast on this chance.
He said perfect parry.
This is really good.
He said perfect parry. Also, I just noticed Jamie's flourish there of him just dousing himself in the fucking liquor. That's great.
Now I have to wonder, will this be a good, like, way to get instant feedback? Because now you'll just know if your opponent, like, actually did a full combo or dropped something that
That's
you might
true.
punish.
Dude, if the commentator goes, oh, that was punishable, oh my god, that's gonna send people to the fucking lab, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I want... Okay. Call me a bad person for this, alright? Don't actually do this, but just as an idea. Can we put low tier god?
Just thinking the same thing. Get low tier god as a commentator.
Like, you drop a combo, that shit was trash, you suck!
He's constantly peeking the mic.
Okay, not low tier god, but just someone toxic as hell, right? Like, that's what I want.
I don't know, like...
Not someone real life toxic, just who talks mad shit, you know? I want to feel bad while I'm playing the game. That's all I'm saying. Alright, continuing the video.
What now? It's time to bust this out.
So Luke's super is a command grab.
Well, they gotta give you something, Ransom.
I'm gonna main him, like, I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm the boring Shoto main, but, like, you give me a boring Shoto with, like, a command grab and shit, I'm sorry, like, I got to. I simply have to.
He's even got a Joestar on him.
He does.
Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. They are done.
For his super, he just kills you.
Very cool.
いってみましょう。地上技で差し合う距離、リーチの差を生かすか、それを手玉に取るか。よく見ていた。さあ飛びはしっかりジャストで受け止めていく。体力はわずか、ゲージ差はある。
Okay, I love the parry
Impact
animation
was-
of Chun-Li.
The
Like, body language... The way they've altered, like, these characters' body language is great.
These trailers are making me jizz my fucking pants, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome. Like, this
I'll go
game
ahead-
looks awesome.
I'll go ahead and say, like, that's, I think this is a really good way of, like, Chun-Li doesn't really look that much older, I'll say. Like, she kind of has looked the same age since from Street Fighter Alpha all the way to Third Strike. And, you know, they want to keep that, and that's fine. But, like, I think they made a really smart decision in giving her that like I mentioned earlier, that old master posture and body language, and that's a really good way of like an alternate way of like communicating like the passage of time for
Yes.
that character and what it means for her.
She feels matured.
I'm really excited to see like how they expand on the other returning characters.
Like straight up, I don't think I've been more excited to see returning characters in any fighting franchise than in this context right here. Because just Ryu and Chun Li already, it's like, I need to see every other cast member, like, right now.
I need to see Business Suit Blanca doing some real estate in the city.
Speaking, like, God, this realistic art style, oh boy, what are they going to do with Blanca?
What are they going to do with Dawson?
Like, there's a lot of weird-looking Street Fighter characters. They're gonna have to run into one eventually. So, we're just gonna have to see, but I'm excited for that day.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
主導権の奪い合い、どちらが仕掛けるか。受け止めている。
So, I want to point out, just real quick, when you get the counter hit on this, new mechanic, the camera work on it, supreme. Lovely. This is some Dragon Ball Fighters shit. This is some Guilty Gear shit, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, just... Like, God, fuck, that's impactful. Like...
They've been taking notes on their competition.
When we finish this trailer, remind me to bring something up, okay?
This train! Ooh, the drive is back in for a punish!
You just know like there's gonna be some hype for battles at tournaments.
Yes, 100%. This game is made to make crowds pop off.
Noticeable life lead!
受け止めながら。ここは出し惜しみはなし。出血大サービスだ。ダメージ計算、ゲージ管理バッチリ。
Okay, so I have to go and ask.
We need to watch that again. We need to watch that again right now.
How would you rank this on the scale of the Shinshorikens?
Let me watch it one more time.
受け止めながら。ここは出し惜しみはなし。出血大サービスだ。ダメージ計算、ゲージ管理バッチリ。
What gets me about it is it has like the impact and pace of the Metsu Shoryuken from SF4, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna say number 2. It's ranked second. The only one that beats it, and this isn't fair, is Marvel Infinite when Ryu is low health. He does the first hit, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The Dark Auto is about to come out of him, but he suppresses it, pushes through it to get an even more powerful, Shoryuken. Like, it's the concept that brings it so high.
Yeah.
As far as execution goes, though, this is easily the best Shin Shoryuken we've had, especially in 3D.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
And does the Ultra from SF4 count?
I count it, and
I like the music cutout a lot.
which we don't know that the music doesn't cut out.
Yeah.
So if this has that, then it just beats Metsu Shoryuken like that, like just outright, automatically. You know.
I also like the X-ray vision that you get.
Mm-hmm.
I think it helps.
It's fantastic. So, what am I doing? Real quick, that thing I was going to mention.
Mm-hmm.
This game, more than anything yet, I think really, really shows how bad NetherRealm games look.
Oh, absolutely.
Because, like, this is a very similar looking art style, you know? Like, just that looks realistic, right?
They're both going for something that looks somewhat like real people.
Yeah. And just, like, the way these characters are animating, the way they're using color here, you know?
Yeah.
It really just shows, like, Mortal Kombat and Injustice lack a ridiculous amount of impact. It's... Capcom is doing what Capcom does here, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I feel like there's not much I can say that, what's his name, ABI Works has already said this. You know, if you want to hear more about, like, the criticisms we're making, he's done a whole series.
Just look up Abatorial, Mortal Kombat, whatever, you know, it'll come up immediately.
But yeah, it's, like,
these hits, all of them, every single one, feels amazing.
well, the fact that they're winding up, that their posture, like, makes sense, no one's punching over a fence, you know, just, it's the same thing they've been doing since SF4.
And it's all so character-filled. Like,
yeah.
from this footage alone, I can tell you so much about these characters, right? Luke is kind of normal MMA guy, but he's got a bit of an aggressive streak to him, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, he's an MMA guy.
Okay, fair enough. Jamie, fucking... Oh my god, this man is weaving around doing these flashy-ass breakdancing kicks and just dousing himself in alcohol. It's amazing.
He is having the time of his life.
Ryu is wide and he's going to hurt you. And just from the way Chun Li animates, we already know what direction her character has now taken.
Yeah, and honestly, that's like one of my this is one of my favorite things about fighting games, because like one of the big reasons why I play them is I like embodying these characters and seeing how their character is expressed through the gameplay. And Street Fighter and its animations, I feel like, have usually done like a really, really good job with that. And
Absolutely.
This game is proving to be like no exception.
God, I'm so happy the king, at least so far, appears to be back, you know?
Yeah.
So, I got a few things to point out in some of these clips. First off, you can parry aerial moves. I mean, why wouldn't you be able to? Like,
right.
Oh my god, Chun Li, you are nailing that shit. What a queen. So,
Right.
I don't know what that blue shit was on Chun Li there. So, normal blocking is in the game. That's good. By the way, the way the characters get hit, fantastic.
Yeah.
They're animating differently depending on where they're getting hit. That was in SF5, and they've clearly taken it a step further here. So, I want to point out this clip. Jamie does the red, armor attack, and absorbs the hit from Luke, but Luke can say, oh shit, let me cancel into my own red armor attack.
So it's almost like a game of chicken.
It would appear that way. I don't think we got shit to say about EXs.
Yeah.
It's just
EXs.
those sure are EXs. Like, God, fuck. Do the Super Ryu.
Like that just... Oof.
He looks so good in that shot. Like, the spit flying out of their mouth and stuff. Obviously a very highly rendered, highly detailed game.
Okay, you could see the pores on his face.
Yes, you
that
can.
went through.
RE Engine doing crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
This game really is showing the versatility of the engine.
Yes. I mean, I don't think there's been a single bad RE Engine game, like bad looking. So, here's the goal with the game. We want to bring in new people and make the old people feel welcome, you know?
We want to have another Street Fighter 4 for the community.
That's right. Blah blah blah, this isn't very important. 2 brand new modes. World Tour, and Battle Hub. For an unbeatable gaming experience. I love it.
Okay.
Classic Street Fighter built for the modern era. Yeah, RE engine. Nice screenshots here. So meet the first characters. Alright? Luke. Luke uses his background as a contractor for a private military company to teach mixed martial arts. He spends his days off eating junk food, playing video games, and challenging opponents to a good old fight. Nevertheless, he always has victory in his sights.
I didn't know he was a private military contractor.
Very funny. Very funny detail. So DDT. A powerful throw activated after the first hit of an Overdrive Flash Knuckle. Useful for when you want to guarantee extra damage. So I guess it's going to show the clip here.
Yeah.
Okay,
so he
fatal
can
shot.
hit and then confirm into a command grab, basically.
Fire an additional shot, just another projectile. Great.
Yeah.
Jamie. Jamie is a peacekeeper from Chinatown who aspires to walk in the footsteps of Yun and Yang, the twin dragons. An expert dancer, Jamie places justice and friendship above all else, defending his town from martial arts. Thank you for making him cool, like just a cool guy. Okay. The devil inside. Jamie takes a swig out of his key-unleashing drink to raise his drink level. Already character mechanics.
Oh,
Fantastic.
so he's Sin.
He is Sin, you're right. Higher levels unlock access to additional moves. Luminous dive kick. Drink level has to be at least 1. While forward jumping, Jamie extends his leg and quickly drops to the ground. Useful as a surprise attack. So, very good. What you got, Jamie? Maybe Jamie's shit. Ooh.
Got that breakdown style.
Maybe Jamie's shit that we were seeing that we thought was a super is just his max drink. Like he just gets to do crazy shit when he's in max drink. So
yeah, it definitely feels like he's a momentum-based character.
There's about to answer some questions. Ryu continues his training on an endless quest to find true strength. Well-mannered and sincere, he travels the globe in search of worthy opponents. Having overcome the Satsui no Hado, he now yearns for something greater. Awesome.
Okay, so that whole thing's done?
Yeah. So, Hashogeki. Ryu concentrates ki in his palms and unleashes it in a short distance forward, useful as a follow-up after block strings and combos. Denjin Charge. Ryu envelops his fists with the power of nothingness, enhancing special moves such as Hadoken and Hashogeki. Ryu is vulnerable while performing this move, so that charge we saw him do, it's just Ryu.
And so that's interesting. So given especially Ryu's like new garb.
Oh shit, he has donkey kick.
It definitely feels like they're bringing him towards like a more monk type vibe as well. I mean, you say the power of nothingness. Like I feel like that has some kind of connection to Buddhism.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Denjin has always been. Alright, Chun Li. Chun Li is a former agent of the ICPO. She now looks after Li Fen, that's the name of the girl, a victim of the Black Moon incident from Street Fighter V. With Shadowloo now fallen, Chun Li teaches kung fu classes and has become a beloved member of the local community. Tencho kicks. Chun Li rises into the air with a flurry of kicks, useful for. I mean, we've seen this move before. I'm glad she has it back. Serenity Stream. Chun Li switches to a low stationary fighting stance. While in this stance, Chun Li's Wow! So that's what that nasty ass overhead was. She has to do a stance change for that.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a lot more fair than I thought. Cause I was looking at that shit like, bro, I ain't blocking that.
Are we putting some Kusoge in this?
I would love some Kusoge in this, but like, no, okay, fair.
Man, you can't block that. That's sorry.
Fuck you. So, a battle system built for creativity. I am surprised they have told us, because Carter, we're about to have some fucking questions answered, bro.
I mean, yeah, because like this is already that title is already a good sign for me because I felt like SF5 was like incredibly like uncreative in how like the players were supposed to interact.
Oh, you
with it.
had to play your characters a certain way. It was awful. So the new gauge is called the Drive Gauge, and it performs 5 different techniques that can easily enhance your offense or defense. A drive impact is a powerful strike that can absorb an opponent's incoming attack and lead to a wall splat. So that was the red.
Okay.
Use drive parry to repel your opponent's attack and refill your drive gauge.
Man, I got a question.
What?
Did somebody on Twitter from Capcom, after all of these presentations, just sit here and write an article explaining everything?
I mean, it wasn't right after, they just published it, you know? And this isn't on Twitter, this is on PlayStation blog. They got a bunch of they got shit for like RE4 and stuff too.
So somebody
They absolutely got like
I'll post it once
access beforehand and were able to get this article written and queued
because
up.
there's a lot of information
Yeah.
that was not in those videos.
Yeah, I'm glad. Alright.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So, I'm confused about the parry. Am I spending meter to gain meter? I guess we'll just see. How do you do the parry? Is it like 2 buttons? Is it forward? Like, I don't know.
And I'm guessing
Go
you're
ahead.
spending meter. I'm guessing since you're spending meter, or like at the very least risking meter. If you like the parry, I'm wondering if that means that the timing is going to be a little looser than say a third strike parry.
By the way, want to say real quick, RE4 trailer looked very nice, very pretty. I cannot think of a more unnecessary game to remake.
Oh, absolutely.
So, cancel out of a drive parry or normal attack into a drive rush to quickly close in on your opponents. So, like, I didn't see that in the trailers, because that sounds like fucking Super Dash to me.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? What is that? Overdrive arts are similar to EX moves. Thanks! Use drive reversal to perform a counter attack.
We're going to keep calling them EX moves.
Yeah, we're gonna call them
You're
EX moves.
welcome.
We're also gonna call this just a reversal. Some might even call it a V reversal, and I won't blame them because it's just a V reversal.
Yeah, I mean, we can still call them a V reversal because
Yeah.
you know, VI just V.
Yeah. 1 gauge, 5 techniques. Unlimited possibilities. Use your creativity to choose which technique to utilize and when. It's all in your hands. So yeah, okay, I didn't see this. I did not see this.
Okay.
Cost.
Yeah,
one.
the parry is a 2 buttons.
It's 2 buttons.
Wait, you hold it down.
Huh.
Wait
Is
a
it-
second.
It's like
Look.
Joker's. It's like Joker's Arsene thing. He can.
Okay, but then you can do a perfect parry by parrying just before an opponent attacks it. Do we
Very
have any
good.
more info
Awesome.
on what the difference between classic control and modern controls are?
Don't worry, it says. It'll say.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm reading this. I didn't see this earlier. Okay, Overdrive. I mean, we know what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
1 or 3. What the fuck does that mean? Perform a quick rush forward from a drive parry or a cancelable normal attack. Drive rush from the parry costs 1 drive stock. Oh, there you go.
So it's just you dash out of an attack.
You just
basically.
dash. So, okay. They combine focus attack and parry. No, they did. No, bro.
Wait.
It's just red focus.
Yeah.
It's just red focus, except if they hit you, you actually gain meter. Fuck. I'm actually super cool with that. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Drive reversal, perform a counter attack while blocking. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, 2 heavies for drive impact, 2 mediums, 2 buttons, 2 punches, 2 kicks, dash, 2 heavies, all pressing forward during blocking. Got it.
So I'm already seeing something that has me having questions.
What's up?
That Hadouken is a button on the modern control type.
Yep. For those who are worried that fighting game inputs are too complicated and just want to unleash your inner fighter, we have a solution in the form of a new control type option. First off, Classic control type is what veterans can expect to use for inputs with its 6-button layout. Thank God! New to Street Fighter 6 is the modern control type, which allows for easier inputs where a special move can be performed by combining the special move button with one directional input. This is perfect for newer players or those who may have found classic command inputs a bit too difficult in the past. With the modern control type, your characters will perform some of their flashiest and best attacks with just a few button presses. Modern control type is optional, but we highly recommend new players give it a try. So I have a concern. Whoa, okay, hold on. First, let me just say...
Yeah, this is very different.
Hold on. I got something... There's a lot to analyze here, but just give me a second to say...
It's not 6-button on modern control type.
Oh my fucking god, wait.
It's just light attack, medium attack, heavy attack.
Well, there's why you shouldn't use it. You don't get all your fucking normals. Okay, I was about to say, like, what reason is there to not use fucking modern? That's why you don't get your fucking moves. So okay. Throw, drive parry, drive impact. Everything is as it should be over here. There is literally no surprise. Thank God we're using good throws. There was never any doubt, but, you know. So hold up. Light, medium, heavy, special. Okay. Throw, impact.
See, my biggest concern with this is how this affects things like...
What is this? What is this? Oh, assisted combo.
Yeah, assisted combo.
Jesus Christ, I was gonna say. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. So, okay. Auto combo. Luke actually had some of that in SF5.
So, I feel like speculation on this probably won't be very productive. I feel like we're going to get an entire presentation just on the controls later.
I agree, but also I kind of feel like I don't think we're making wrong guesses here.
Yeah.
If Elena comes in the game, you know these are just gonna be her kicks.
Yeah. Why do you even need her punches?
It's true. There's a lot to see here. So Hadouken is neutral. Tatsu's back. Donkey Kick is down. Shoryuken's forward. As it should be. Yep.
And this is...
Whoa! This motherfucker has 3 supers!
Yep.
Does everyone get 3 supers?
I hope so.
Oh my god.
So
Whoa. Carter, hold
like
up. I need a second.
Players.
Carter, there's cum coming out of my cock. I need a moment.
Do you have a towel nearby?
Nope. Alright, I'm good. Jesus Christ. 3 supers. That. Thank you, Capcom. Thank you so much. So yeah, it looks like you hold the R2 button and mash different buttons to get different combos. Look, it has a K-off auto combo into super.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, no, that's exactly what it is. Look, the different buttons lead to different levels of supers.
Yeah, I told you, they've been looking at their competition.
Have been looking at the competition. Thank you, Capcom. I love you so much. We don't need to look at the real-time commentary. Okay, a new world to step into. Look, is a single-player immersive story mode that pushes the boundaries of what a fighting game is and allows you to leave your own legacy within Street Fighter 6. Missed a space there. With your player avatar. So yeah, that's confirmed. Battle Hub, online matches.
The new threat is going to be in this game if it looks like many of the characters have kind of faced against their big antagonists.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Gil's still alive.
Yeah. Man, what's Gil gonna look like in this art style?
Holy shit, you're right. God, I did not see this shit earlier. This is totally new for me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say... Like, every time the ink and the paint and the graffiti and shit comes on the characters, the game looks peak. Like,
Yeah,
this
that
shit
looks fantastic.
this shit looks awesome. Like, this is the first time Street Fighter's looked good since... Jesus Christ, man. So I guess since Third Strike. Alright, well... So... Now that we've seen all of that... God damn, they take a while to show gameplay in this trailer. Now that we've seen all that... We can just have this go by real slow, and I think we're gonna have a lot more comprehension, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you remember when KOF was just getting character trailers and everyone was like, I still don't know how the game plays! Okay, hold up. I need to go back for a second. Look at the way Chun Li just lurches backwards here. Like,
Yeah.
like, you so rarely see 3D models interact so cleanly, so, like, convincingly. Carter, we just saw a man assault a woman. Like, he just punched her so hard in the face. Like,
She was reeling back.
reeling back, spitting everywhere. Like, good lord, man. So, I don't think I have anything bad to say.
I'm just gonna have to wait till, like, I get my hands on this.
But yeah, what I was saying, like, other games, the trailer comes out and it's like, well, it looks cool, but I have no idea how it plays. I feel like we have quite a good idea how it plays now.
Yeah.
At least system mechanics. Well, although there's stuff... Like, we don't know what the pace of the game is gonna be, you know?
Yeah, we don't know if this is gonna be more, like, footsies oriented, or
We don't know if it's gonna be super
like,
combo heavy.
Yeah.
It seems like they're not trying to limit you like SF5 did, at least.
Which I can respect to that.
In fact, it kind of seems like they're giving the characters like everything they can. Because Ryu's got like all 4 of his fucking special moves. He's got that charge. He's got some short range Hadouken. Like, he's got a lot, especially for Ryu.
Yeah, and I think it's actually smart to go for, like, a really open combat system.
Yeah.
Particularly after Guilty Gear Strive came out, which, like, I enjoy Strive, but a common complaint I've heard from the players is that it feels a little restrictive. So, providing something a little more open, I think, is definitely the smarter move.
Carter, I found the
in this
super dash.
situation.
I found the super dash. It's the green.
Okay.
You know what I'm glad about? I'm glad that the characters are snapping between animations, because that means we're not gonna sacrifice game feel for shit. This is still gonna be an amazing feeling fighting game.
Oh, the game feel has to come first.
Yep, and it clearly has. Look at, oh my god. So that's the perfect parry, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, Carter... Oh my fucking god, bro. Evo. Oh god. Oh my god. I cannot wait to see... Oh god.
It's gonna be fun once, like, you know, the high-level players start getting their hands on this game, and we see what it's like when it's cracked open.
You know what impression I get from all of this, Carter?
What?
The impression I get is...
Smile on his face!
Yeah! He's so happy to be fucking punching your teeth in! The impression I get is... They're trying to make a Street Fighter that people are gonna fucking like.
Yeah.
Best show.
Yeah, like...
Look at his face!
Very UFC style, like graphic design.
Yeah,
transitions.
absolutely, but like, it works.
Yeah.
We're making a modern day fucking Street Fighter, you know? Why wouldn't it look like this? I mean, they're doing it very well. Also, hey,
I'm
Rosie.
glad-
Or Roxy.
I'm glad to see like Street Fighter progressing in time. It's been since Third Strike.
God, yeah, the story can actually move forward now. I mean, that alone is an exciting prospect, but like, I'm excited to play the video game, you know? Like, how great is that?
Yeah.
How fantastic is that? Like, I want to try Jamie, I want to try new Chun Li, I want to fucking main Luke, I want to hit people really hard with Ryu, I want to, like, oh my god, bro. NetherRealm could never, bro.
They couldn't. They can't animate a punch properly.
They truly can't. ABI is gonna fucking... Oh my god, I can't wait to see his reaction to this. I had to stop watching Max's video to do this with you. Don't worry, I'd much rather be doing this with you, of course. But like, god, I can't wait to just engorge myself on FGC talk, you know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck me, bro, it's Street Fighter, it's back!
Yeah.
It's fucking Street Fighter! Like, this is my favorite series! With my favorite characters, the only series that comes even close to having as many good characters as Guilty Gear, which it does come very close. But like, no, the Super Best Friends said it best. Like, Street Fighter has the best cast. It's not beaten.
Like,
oh.
There's just so many good characters in Street Fighter.
Too many.
And overall, like, the vibe I'm getting from this is, like, Street Fighter V, I felt like just a lot of stuff went wrong with Street Fighter V, and they ended up, like, you know, the whole game felt like kind of a half measure of a new game, and with like the added pressure of execs wanting it to be like, you know, esports.
Right.
And it feels like coming in, they know that people have had very mixed feelings on the franchise and on like Capcom fighting games in general for the past like generation. And they realize we need to figure out a way to both like win back our old fans and get some new blood in again. And I think they're on the right track for that.
Because speaking as an old fan, they have me. They've grabbed me. I think I'm speaking for you too here. Like, I have nothing bad to say. Like,
yeah.
I guess the
some
only
stuff's gonna
thing
get used to, but some stuff
I guess the only
used to.
thing is, in my head, the game was going to look better. Like ridiculously high fidelity, but we haven't seen the game like how it's supposed to be seen, like, you know, like on an actual 4K screen and like, you know, not on a fucking YouTube video. So I think the high visual fidelity isn't coming through as much as, I mean, look at this. Like no, we can't see how good this is supposed to look right here. And I paused it because I wanted to show you. Look at Ryu's animation when he ends the Tatsu. Like it's really good. Like, just that little, like, woo, you know, the follow-through on, like, oh, I was spinning. That motherfucker was spinning.
Carries the momentum.
Yeah. I love that Chun Li punch. It's always felt so good. So, you know what? I think we can really point out when characters do a perfect parry and when they don't. Like, let's see if we can find that clip of Chun Li. Like, there's a perfect parry. When Chun Li parries multiple fireballs in a row, I don't think she's doing the perfects.
Maybe
so. Here we go. Like, you see how early she is on that?
Yeah.
So, okay, she's just building meter. Oh. Okay, wow. Well, fireballs suck in this game, huh?
Well, so here's the thing. Here's the way that I think they're gonna balance it is, I think it might be like you have to do a perfect parry to gain meter, and it's just neutral if you, are able to parry a fireball.
I don't know.
And it's not that... Because I don't know if...
Are you speaking?
No, I'm just thinking, like, yeah, the direction they go with the parries, like, is going to be very revealing on the direction they want this game to go.
Well,
And how they want that base, like, mind game of, are you going to block my fireball, or are you going to jump and try and get closer to me? That whole thing. How they, like, how these mechanics interact with that core, like, part of the Street Fighter experience, I think will give us a very clear picture of where they want this to go.
I think you're right, but one clue I think we already have is how close the goddamn camera is.
Yeah.
So, I think I could confidently say for that at least, I'm pretty sure, Fireballs, this isn't gonna be Street Fighter 2, no sir.
No, it is not.
Maybe you still take damage if you don't do the perfect parry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, speaking of damage, that's one thing I am interested in seeing is, like, how big the damage is going to be in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I want to see the UI. I bet you that shit ain't done.
It's absolutely not done.
Yeah,
I'm a trend with fighting games of just, like, the first time you see the UI, it looks like the most awful garbage there's ever been.
Yep.
And it takes them until, like,
Strive.
the day before release to get it decent looking.
Well, I hope they still go with the hip-hop aesthetic.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Just make it look graffiti. God damn, that man got blown back from blocking!
Also, so do you think... It's hard for me to tell because we're in slow motion. Do you think they're going with, like, fully animating the clothes, or do you think it's still, like, a physics engine?
Let me look.
It looks like it's still a physics engine. But what's nice is that I'm not noticing as much clipping.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of clipping.
Like, that was something that was really bad.
No, that's physics, though. That's
Yeah.
absolutely...
But that was
like,
something kind of bad with SF5, is, like,
it's
a lot
incredibly...
of stuff just looked
I saw
really
it.
weird.
Watch her flap clip through her arm.
Yep, there it went.
Yep. It's fine. So long as it's not as egregious as it was in SF5, because, like, fuck me, it was bad.
Gil's hair.
Gil's hair... No, not even Gil's hair. Fucking... Who was the... Nikali. Nikali's hair was where it was its worst.
Yeah.
Carter, I'm gonna hit you so fucking hard with this impact move, I swear to God. Like, I'm gonna make you fucking shit out your colon with that shit.
So, it's just me, or just that combo in particular looks very Tekken. That looks very Tekken to me with how he's just juggling you.
So, blowback. Medium punch into launcher, EX, into Shoryuken. It ain't that. That's pretty normal shit.
It might have just been...
It looks way longer because we're watching at a 4th speed.
Yeah.
No, that was a very basic combo. I gotta wonder how they're gonna handle the combos in this game.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell just from watching.
I'll fucking say though, hey, we don't have stupid ass installs on every single character now. Thank God.
Yeah, we're not locking everyone's, like, best stuff behind a time gate.
Yeah, so there's that. Thank you. You know what's gonna really change the pace of this game?
What?
Is how much meter they give you.
Yeah.
Like, if you build meter fast, and you can do all this shit all the time, then this game's gonna be insane.
Oh, I'm hoping for, like, really fast meter game.
I hope so too. I think that'd be very fun. Okay, I don't think I have a single fucking thing else to say, dude. Like, I think we totally...
Yeah, I've been talking for about an hour.
Yeah. Look at him!
That looks so good.
That's a really good render. And his eyebrows still go over his headband, like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, man, yeah, I think I'm good. You satisfied with that?
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say, like...
That was fantastic. I'm... Well, for our audience, I'll say, if you're looking for some more Street Fighter content, just know once this game comes out, tune back in over here. We're gonna be doing some shit. We're gonna be running some sets, you know? God, fuck, I'm so happy. I am just overjoyed right now.
Yeah,
Bro, Final Fantasy 16 was shown. It had a new trailer. RE4 remake, like all that shit. We had an anime dating sim action game. We had a new Stray trailer, like, and all of that. I just don't give a shit. I don't give a shit right now because Street Fighter 6 has blown my dick off, you know?
Yeah. Everything in Street Fighter 6 looks really, really nice. I am super excited. And I'm really interested in seeing the direction they have going forward and seeing what all of these characters are like when you add time to them.
Okay, final thing. Let's do a prediction. Who do you think is going to be shown next?
Ken, maybe?
I don't know. I was thinking Ken, but I don't know. I don't know about Ken.
I'm trying to think of someone who'd be like really iconic.
I'm leaning. Okay,
Guile, maybe?
I'm leaning either Guile or Cammy, or maybe like a Third Strike character who like people really want back. Like fucking. No, the time's not. Now's not the time yet for like Makoto or Dudley. Like,
Yeah.
I want them in the game, don't get me wrong, but like...
If we can get Makoto and Dudley back, though, that'd be fantastic.
Oh my god, hyper-realistic Dudley. Makoto with time, dude, just the prospect. Ugh.
All these characters have so much potential.
All these characters have so much potential. I mean... Oh, I want Hagar, by the way. Give us Hagar.
Yeah, give us a Final Fight character in the main roster.
That like hasn't been in like recently or yet.
Yeah.
Like I think I'd take Hagar over Hugo just because it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Hugo in this art style though.
Ooh.
The prospect is just too tempting.
I think Guy is quite likely to be revealed very soon. Because we're obviously very steeped in Final Fight, so why not make that clear with a Final Fight character being one of the first 5 ones being revealed?
I could see that.
Yeah. Too bad it's Guy. Does anyone like Guy?
He's probably got some fans out there.
Yeah, but like more than Cody. I don't know, man. Alright, that's enough. I had a great time doing this podcast with you. Well, not quite a podcast. This discussion with you, Carter. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, no, my pleasure, my pleasure.
Alright. So I guess time for pluggables. You can find me at nowhere. Don't come looking for me. Don't try and find me. I don't want to interact with any of you.
You can find my Twitter account is Devil May High. I post when videos go up and stuff. If you have a question for me, you know what? Never mind. I'm with Carter. Don't find me. Just subscribe for the God, fuck. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us who you want to be revealed next. I don't care. Just engage, goddammit, you fucking assholes. Love you. See ya, Carter. Love you, man.
Alright, see ya.